Hello everybody, this is Chromiska018, and this is going to be my thoughts on Yuri on Ice, episode 5. That's the other one that I got, uploaded ahead of time and hidden. And in this episode, I actually have the synopsis open for the episode, that way I can, keep an eye on it and try and make sure to... that way I can make sure not to hopefully miss anything. But we find out, actually, in the last episode, I did miss something. I'm sorry. That what events the championships he has to compete in order to compete in the Grand Prix. Which makes sense. You have to do it's like an elimination round tournament style, where in order to make it to the finals, you have to compete in other rounds first, which makes sense. Anyway, he apparently has to work, skate in the, Chugoku, Shikoku, and Kyushu championships, which is 3 different championships, I'm guessing. And he ends up running into a fan of his, even though I assume that the kid was still a fan when he failed in the beginning of the show. If so, then you are a very dedicated kid. Yeah, the kid's name is Minami. And apparently the kid had won last year's nationals. But obviously, like I said, still looks up to him. Which, dedication right there. And, yeah, the kid comes running up to Yuri, freaking out like a fanboy would when they're faced with someone, they're the fan of. And Yuri doesn't really know what to say, obviously, because he's not used to that. And, let's see. They apparently have to draw, lots or whatever to figure out the order of who goes when in the thing. And, sadly, Yuri goes first. And the kid Minami draws, last. Is, what it is. And Yuri's obviously nervous. And if I remember correctly in this episode, oh yeah, he was so nervous, he ended up slamming his face right into the freaking wall when he was trying to do something. And yet, even despite this, he actually managed to get a win in. So, yeah, he goes to hug Victor afterwards, and Victor obviously jumps to the side because don't want to get blood on himself, because poor Yuri's nose is bleeding because he slammed it into the wall. Oh boy. Anyway, before all this happened, Minami, wanted to wish Yuri good luck, even though, obviously they're rivals in this sense. And when it was Minami's turn to go on and, go on and participate, Yuri didn't, wish him good luck. And Victor got annoyed at this and went to go tell him, you should go and tell the kid good luck, because he essentially looks up to you. And essentially that was enough to get Yuri to realize, he was being like a bit of an ass. And he goes and wishes Minami good luck while the kid is skating. Sadly, even despite this, Minami didn't, do well enough to continue. And yeah. So sadly, we don't get to see more of Minami in the show. But then again, it's only 12 episodes long, so there's going to be some characters we don't get to see a whole lot of. Let's see. But yeah, Yuri has realized in this episode that even though he's going to be skating against people that he knows, he still needs to treat them as, people and not just rivals, because that's how he was treating Minami. And he needed to essentially, wish everybody good luck, because everybody's trying their best. And everybody could use some encouragement, Anyway, I kind of found it a little amusing that even though he Yuri looked like he didn't do well, he still actually managed to get first place. Either the standards aren't that good for that competition, like the other skaters didn't do very well, or he did well enough that blunder didn't matter. I assume it's the latter. Anyway, I don't have too much to say on this episode, because you guys should know by now I'm not into figure skating, so I don't have a whole lot to say about this. But yeah, I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoy these reactions.